Hello everybody, welcome to my aviation nuggets for today. Today you will join me with a quiz on hydraulic. We will have today 20 questions regarding the Airbus A320 chapter 29 hydraulic system. Let's join the quiz with me and you will refresh your knowledge regarding Airbus A320 hydraulic system. So let's join the quiz. Haytham Aly, and let's start the hydraulic quiz. So, question number 1. RAT deployment is automatic in case of failure of main generators, engines and APU in flight. Yes, this statement is very true. Yes. Okay, so RAT deployment in the Airbus A320 may be automatic and may be manually. RAT deployment automatically in case of AC bus 1 failure and AC bus 2 failure. So this means that failure of main generators, engine, and APU in flight. Okay, so RAT may be deployed automatically or manually, and the RAT can be deployed from the emergency electric power panel and the hydraulic panel. You remember that the RAT deployment switch on the emergency electric power panel has a legend auto behind it, so that RAT for emergency electric configuration will be deployed automatically. But in case of hydraulic emergency configuration, RAT need to be deployed from the hydraulic panel and need to be deployed manually. Again, RAT deployment is by solenoid operation. But RAT stowage, it must be stowed on ground only, because it will be stowed by hydraulic system operation from the RAT stowage panel on the blue ground service panel. Okay. So let's proceed. Next question. Okay. Question 2 of 20. With the blue electric pump switch set to auto, With the blue electric pump switch set to auto, pump operate with first engine start until first engine shut down. This statement is false. See, this is the hydraulic panel, and this is the switch for electric pump, blue electric pump, and we have auto here. Blue electric pump automatically operates in case of first engine start, with first engine start until last engine shutdown. Not first engine shutdown until last engine shutdown. So this statement is false. You remember that the blue hydraulic system has main source of pressure and auxiliary source of pressure. The main source of pressure is the blue electric pump. From this switch, you can operate the blue electric pump automatically. You can find here a legend auto behind the switch. This meant that the blue electric pump will start running with first engine start until last engine shutdown. This is the main source of pressure for the blue hydraulic system. The auxiliary source of pressure for the blue hydraulic system is the RAT man on. You can deploy the RAT here in case of hydraulic emergency configuration, but it needs to be deployed manually, because each hydraulic system has normal source of pressure and auxiliary source of pressure. For the blue system, the normal source of pressure is the blue electric pump, and electric pump is the main source, and a RAT is an auxiliary source. Okay, let's proceed. Question 3 of 20. On ground, blue electric pump operates provided the blue pump override push button pressed and electric pump push button at O2. Yes, If on ground, for example, the maintenance personnel need to pressurize the blue hydraulic system on ground without any engine start, so they need to press on the hydraulic maintenance panel blue pump override, provided the blue electric pump switch on the main hydraulic panel is at O2. So if you press on the blue pump override on ground and the blue electric pump push button at O2, the blue electric pump will operate on ground without any engine start and pressurize the blue hydraulic system. So you can see here on ground, the electric pump operates provided the blue pump override push button has been pressed. So I will answer this. This is true. Sorry. So again, on ground, the electric pump operates provided the blue pump override push button has been pressed in and the electric pump push button is set to auto. And the electric pump push button is set to auto. Okay. Next question. So, blue system electric pump is located in the blue hydraulic compartment. Blue hydraulic compartment. Yes, this is the blue hydraulic compartment located forward of the main landing gear wheel well on the left hand side, and the blue electric pump is located in the blue hydraulic compartment. So this statement is true. This statement is true. Okay, so you need to remember that most of the green hydraulic system component are located in the main landing gear wheel well. Most of the blue hydraulic component are located on the blue hydraulic compartment forward of the main landing gear wheel well on the left hand side. And most of the yellow hydraulic system component are located in the yellow hydraulic compartment forward of the main landing gear wheel well on the right hand side. Right hand side. Okay. Let's proceed. So for every question, the player got a score, and it depends on the speed of the answer, how fast his answer is, and if the question is answered true or false. Okay, let's proceed. The leak measurement solenoid valves are closed on ground or in flight for leak measurement purposes. Leak measurement purposes. Again, the leak measurement solenoid valves are closed on ground or in flight for leak measurement purposes. As you can see here, this is the hydraulic maintenance panel. This panel is for maintenance personnel. And we have here the leak measurement solenoid valves push buttons. You can select the leak measurement solenoid valves off from here. This is for maintenance, this is done only on ground for maintenance purpose. So it is not closed in flight. It must be open for flight operation, So this statement is false. This statement is false. Okay. So we can read this statement. It is very good. Used for the leakage measurement of each circuit. They are closed on ground only by selecting off the leak measurement valve push button switches on the maintenance overhead panel. So this is only for maintenance operation, and this is done for leak measurement task, internal leak measurement task on ground only for each system. Okay, this is not for operation, this is only for maintenance. So next question. There is only one leak measurement manifold for the 3 hydraulic systems. There is only one leak measurement manifold for the 3 hydraulic systems. This statement is false. For each hydraulic circuit, we have 3 independent hydraulic circuits. There is leak measurement manifold for each system. Okay, when you close the leak measurement solenoid valve from the cockpit, you can operate one of these spool valve to direct the fluid to either left hand wing servos, right hand wing servo, or mid and center section servos. So for each hydraulic system, there is one leakage measurement manifold. So this statement is false. Okay. Next question. The constant speed motor generator is used to provide aircraft electrical power in case of emergency, and it is a user of yellow hydraulic system. This statement is false, because the constant speed motor generator is a user for the blue hydraulic system. This is the blue hydraulic system. We have constant speed motor generator. This is an emergency generator. Okay, it will probably operate if RAD deploy and pressurize the blue hydraulic systems, and the blue hydraulic pressure go to the constant speed motor generator to provide aircraft electrical power in case of emergency situation. So this statement is false, because the constant speed motor generator is a user of the blue hydraulic system. Blue hydraulic system. Okay. Next question. A priority valve is located in which hydraulic circuit to supply the essential system in case of low pressure? Yes. A priority valve is located in which hydraulic circuit to supply the essential systems in case of low pressure? A priority valve is located in each hydraulic system, in the green hydraulic system, in the blue hydraulic system, and in the yellow hydraulic system. So the answer is all the above. Yes. So we have priority valve in each hydraulic circuit to supply the essential systems by cut off hydraulic power from the heavy load user and give priority to the essential user, like flight controls. Okay. So in each hydraulic circuit has its own priority valve. Okay. Question 9 of 20. What happens if the hydraulic pressure drops? What happens if the hydraulic pressure drops? The priority valve give priority to the heavy load user. The priority valve give priority to the essential system. The priority valve modulates the pressure to the users. The right answer is the priority valve give priority to the essential system. We have priority valve in the green hydraulic system. We have priority valve in the blue hydraulic system, and we have priority valve in the yellow hydraulic system. If hydraulic pressure drop, the priority valve will prevent hydraulic pressure from reach the heavy load user and allows the hydraulic to only go to the essential users, like flight controls. Okay, let's proceed. Yellow electric pump is mainly used on ground for maintenance, cargo door operation, all the mentioned above. The right answer is all the mentioned above. Yes. In the yellow hydraulic system, we have yellow electric pump. This pump mainly used on ground for maintenance and cargo door operation. This pump is not a main pump for flight operation, because for the yellow hydraulic system, we have main pump is the EDB number 2 and auxiliary source BTU. And if something happened to both of them, yellow electric pump may be used, but it's mainly used on ground only for maintenance operation, and it's rarely used in flight. So the yellow electric pump mainly used on ground for maintenance and cargo door operation. For example, if the maintenance people need to pressurize the yellow system or the green system on ground without any engine running, they can switch on the yellow electric pump. So the yellow system will be pressurized, and by the power transfer unit, it will pressurize also the green hydraulic system on ground. Okay. Let's proceed. If no electric power is available, hand pump in the yellow system can be used to operate cargo doors. It is located on in the cockpit, blue ground service panel, yellow ground service panel. Hand pump for cargo door operation located on the yellow ground service panel. This is the hand pump and this is the hand pump lever. So the answer is yellow ground service panel. Yellow ground service panel. So this is a picture for the yellow hydraulic system ground service panel. And this is the hand pump lever connected to the hand pump to operate cargo doors on ground without electric power available. Without electric power available. Okay. A blue system pipeline is identified by blue pipeline, a blue band and the number 2, a blue band and number 1, a blue band and number 2, a blue band and number 3. Blue pipeline will be identified by blue band and the number 2. Blue band and the number 2. So this is the right answer. Any hydraulic pipe will be identified by a hydraulic legend like this, blue and yellow color label with black dots on a white label. And this is the direction of hydraulic flow. And if this pipeline is a green hydraulic system, it will be identified by green label and the number 1. If it is a blue hydraulic system pipeline, it will be identified by blue label and number 2. And if it is a yellow hydraulic system pipeline, it will be identified by a yellow label and number 3. Number 3. Okay. Let's proceed. The yellow leak measurement manifold is located in the yellow hydraulic bay. Yes, this is a picture of the yellow hydraulic manifold. Yellow hydraulic manifold. It will be operated on ground in yellow leakage measurement task by closing the yellow leakage solenoid valve and operate any of this spool valve to direct fluid to the direction of the user. We need to direct the fluid to it. So it is located in the yellow hydraulic bay. Yellow hydraulic bay. So this statement is true. This statement is true. Because most of the yellow hydraulic system components are located in the yellow hydraulic compartment forward of the main landing gear wheel well on the right hand side. For example, the yellow reservoir located in the yellow hydraulic compartment. Okay. Next question, true or false? Engine pump identification is white on the E-cam with the related engine is not running. Is not running. Engine pump identification with the related engine running will be white. This is the engine identification. Engine pump identification will be amber with the related engine not running. Not running. So this statement is true. This statement is true. Oh, I answered this question wrong. So let's remember this question again. Okay, you can see here this is engine pump identification, EDB number 1, and this is EDB number 2. And we have a legend behind the engine driven pump. If the legend is white, so as we can see here, engine pump identification with the related engine running is white. And engine pump identification with the related engine not running will be amber. So engine pump identification is white on the E-cam with the related engine is not running. No, it will be amber. Okay. So I lost this question. So for the yellow electric pump indication on the E-cam, in amber when the associated power supply fail. Yes, we have here this electric pump identification. Blue electric pump identification, as is the yellow electric pump identification. So this elec will be amber in case of power supply failure. and will have overheat if the pump body overheat. So this statement is true. This statement is true. Yes, for the yellow electric pump indication on the ECAM, elec will become amber when the associated power supply failure. With the associated power supply failure. Okay. Because we have, current transformer and phase imbalance detector that always test the three-phase coming to the electric pump. If there is, like, the three-phase is not aligned, so the current transformer and phase imbalance detector will stop electric pump operation. Okay. And the electric pump legend will become amber. Overheat will come behind the electric pump legend in case of pump overheat. Okay. So, system pressure indication becomes amber when it is below 3000 psi, 1450 psi, 2500 psi. The right answer is 1450 psi. System pressure indication. The nominal system pressure is 3000 psi. If the system pressure indication comes below 1450 psi, it become amber. System pressure is normal if it is 3000. System pressure is too low, pressure below 1450 psi. Okay. So, the rat once deployed can be retracted on ground or in flight. Rat can only be retracted on ground, cannot be retracted in flight. Rat can only retract it on ground because it will retract by hydraulic pressure, blue hydraulic system pressure from the rat stowage panel on the blue ground service panel. Okay. The BTU is located in the main landing gear bay. Yes, this statement is true. BTU is located in the main landing gear wheel well. The rat is located in the blue hydraulic compartment, and the electric pump is located in its hydraulic bay. Blue one in the blue hydraulic compartment and yellow one in the yellow hydraulic compartment. Okay, next question. The blue reservoir is located aft of the main landing gear bay on the left-hand side above the blue ground service panel. Yes, the blue reservoir is not located in the blue ground's hydraulic bay. The blue reservoir not located in the blue hydraulic compartment. It is located aft of the main landing gear well on the left-hand side and has its own panel above the blue ground service panel. The green reservoir located in the main landing gear wheel well, and the yellow reservoir located in the yellow hydraulic compartment forward of the main landing gear wheel well on the right hand side. Okay, let's proceed. Final question. All the reservoirs are filled from the green ground service panel, yellow ground service panel, blue ground service panel. All the three reservoirs are filled from the green ground service panel. Each reservoir has a dedicated function. From the green ground service panel, we can refill all the three reservoirs. From the blue ground service panel, we can do rat stowage operation, because rat stowage panel is located on the blue ground service panel. And the yellow ground service panel has the hand pump lever and has the hand pump dedicated for cargo door operation. If you need to refill the reservoirs, you get the hand pump lever from the yellow ground service panel and operate the hand pump for reservoir filling. Okay, so we have three ground service panel, one for the green system and one for the blue system on the left hand side of the fuselage, and the yellow ground service panel on the right hand side of the fuselage. Okay, so this is the podium. Thanks for your attention, and I hope this quiz allow you to refresh your knowledge regarding Airbus A320 hydraulic system. From Cairo, Egypt, your host was Haytham Aly, and I'm an aviation technical instructor. Please stay tuned for an upcoming sessions like this to remember and to refresh your knowledge regarding basic and Airbus A320 type training. Thank you, and I will meet you again so soon. Bye-bye.